Welcome to my channel, Just Lovely Energy. This is a pick a pile reading for what is special about your relationship or caring connection. And this reading is also for singles. So for future relationships as well. This doesn't just have to be for those in a relationship right now. It could be for those looking forward to a relationship as well. So I'm going to give you a minute to pick a pile. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. I will be starting out with the tarot cards, and I only have a few of those. And then I will be getting into your oracle cards after. So first tarot card is 3 of Wands, Queen of Swords for a second, and your third is the Page of Pentacles. So with the energy of these 3 cards, I'm getting that for people of pile number 1, your caring connection is really about stability, and both of you are always looking of what more you can do to build for the connection. And both of you are huge thinkers as well, so you're comfortable with thinking a lot before making certain decisions. And with the Page of Pentacles here, both of you really like to take your time when it comes to everything that you pour into the connection. So when it comes to giving love, energy, with everything that you do, you just really, really, really are very detailed. So both of you have this in common. For some of you, both of you have this in common. And then for some of you, this is the type of person that you are connecting with and able to build with, someone that really loves to take their time and pay attention to every single detail. And you both also think long-term, longevity about everything. So whatever decision that you make for a present moment, you're thinking, how will this affect my future? How will this benefit me for the future? Even if it's something simple like furniture or something like that, you're thinking, okay, will this last for 5 years? Will this last for longer? So you're really, really just about getting to that great foundation. Some of you already have a very beautiful foundation that has a lot of great aspects and qualities, and so you're just looking to build more upon that. And then with the Queen of Swords, I also get that you both don't take any type of BS, and you're really into the truth. You're really into being raw, being real, and being authentic in everything that you do. And so this is what both of you have expected from each other, or expected within a partnership in general. And also with the Page of Pentacles, I just feel that you're really into giving all your time, energy, and effort into one thing, into one relationship, into one partner for most of you. And you really care about the number of years that you build with a person, as well as all of the important aspects and details that go into really building. The first oracle card we have is River of Blessings. The second one from this deck is Sensuality. And the third one is Hidden Knowledge. I'm trying to fit all of these to the camera. And then we have Balance as well. So for the first card, River of Blessings, I do feel that this pile, again, is so focused on what type of blessings that you're bringing in, and you think so much about it, and there is like a lot that's still unfolding for you. And it's kind of like with this Page of Pentacles energy, like it's really, you're building things a block at a time, a step at a time, at your own pace. So sometimes this is very extremely slow. For some of you, this takes years to build certain things. And then for some of you, it's just about, because it says releasing constraints at the bottom of this card as well, but it came out in reverse. So for some of you, that is all that has been blocking some of these blessings that you've been looking for to see within the connection a lot more. Like you've been releasing, taking a long time to release certain things that have been holding the relationship back. And this could be a number of things, because there's a lot of different energies that has to do with these constraints. So for some of you, it's letting go of certain fears, or it's letting go of certain people, or it's letting go of certain habits and certain things that you didn't want to really carry into a relationship in general, or keep in a relationship in general. You've been really working hard to release certain things. And so this River of Blessings like is still waiting, and also still building up. So it is a lot of manifestations. Whether or not you or the other person is spiritual, consider yourself spiritual, you have still manifested a lot. And so that is something that you both enjoy doing. Like, you enjoy always looking to what you can build within this connection, and what you, not just material blessings, but also like the spiritual, emotional, and mental blessings of what you can bring into a connection. Like, you're really focused on that. And so it takes a long time sometimes for you to build up that type of energy. And then another thing that's special, and nothing is wrong with taking your time either. Nothing is wrong with taking things slow. But another thing that's special about this connection is you're really, really open with each other. You have a very strong sensual connection to each other and a huge attraction to one another, as well as a lot of passion. So there's a lot of like magnetic energy within this connection here. And also, again, you're very focused on detail, and this card also relates to the sacral chakra as well as the solar plexus chakra. So I just feel that both of you are extremely confident. And this is like the pile for like the power couples, but as well as like those couples that just look good together. Like you two may get a lot of compliments about just how you both physically look. So you may be a very fit type of couple, or just a couple who looks good in general. Like you don't necessarily have to be fit in order to look good together, but yeah, it's just different energies I'm picking up. But also, you two also have a good vibe and energy to create with each other. And even if you're listening to this pile and you're thinking, this doesn't sound like what I'm in or what's for me, it's just some things you do have to tap into. And I think that's why this River of Blessings is in reverse, because you guys are taking your time to tap into certain things about your relationship, and it's slowly but surely unfolding for you. And then we have hidden knowledge. So yeah, there's a lot of things that you are learning within this connection, and it's just taking time for you, because for some of you, you already been together for a number of years. So it's just taking a lot of time for you to see certain things that you couldn't quite understand before. And so there's just a lot that needs to be either addressed, and you both are willing to do this over time. Even if it's been tough for you before. But definitely this is a pile that possibly have been together for a lot of years, and so you've learned a lot about each other, and you're still learning as you continue to grow with each other as well. So it might be a lot that you still are learning about who you're dealing with, even if you haven't been together for years. Like for some of you just starting out, there's still a lot you still need to learn about this connection, including being yourself in front of this person a lot more for some of you. But then we have balance. So what's special about this connection or caring connection or relationship is that you two balance each other out, and there's a balance here between, for some of you, it's a balance here of like good times and bad, dark and light, ups and downs, and you both have balanced each other throughout those times. And for some of you, like, it's about you building more stability with this person, and this might be like the first person that you've been able to really build a lot of stability with, and a lot of things that you really truly care about, and not just be on a surface level with them. So they also, for this pile, for balance, they also help you to balance all areas of your life, and they help you to pick certain things up and change certain things that you may not have been able to do before this connection. And if it's not you, this is how the other person feels. So just remember when you're listening to these messages that if it's not your energy, it could be the other person's energy as well. So then we have take the lead in reverse, daydreams and decisions, as well as sadness and isolation. So what's so special about this connection and caring connection and relationship is that for take the lead, okay, for some of you that are listening to Pile 1, this is about someone who doesn't necessarily feel very confident or haven't felt very confident over the years, and you struggle with low self-esteem. Like, this person encourages you and you feel like you can be more of a leader around them. You feel like you can make decisions a lot more with them in your life. Like, you make a lot more meaningful type of decisions. And also what's special about this connection is that if you struggle with leadership and guiding others, like, this connection is like something that's changing this for you. Whether it's for a job or whether it has to just do with family in general, like, this person is inspired. Someone in this connection is inspired to do more as far as building. Like I said before, you're inspired a lot by this other person. And then we have daydreams and decisions. So yeah, one of you or both of you feel that it's just easier to make decisions with this person. Like, maybe in the past you've had difficulty making decisions because of certain circumstances and things like that, but you feel like this person makes it so much like smoother for you. And for some of you, the word daydreams is here because you dream a lot about this person, like physically dreaming, or as well as like you just always dreaming of a life with them and planning out and visualizing like what type of life that you would have with this person. And so one of you or both of you is like a huge visionary, and you you think a lot about this connection, and you also use manifestation to help certain things happen with the connection. And so that's a very good thing. And then we have sadness and isolation. So for sadness and isolation, the very good thing about this connection is that one person in this connection may have felt sad or isolated or to themselves or a lone wolf for most of their life. And then this connection is giving you a chance to open up and see things differently for yourself, see life differently for yourself. And it's literally helping you to jump out of being alone or feeling alone or being sad for most of the time. And then for some of you, This connection makes you, just in general, it makes you come out of your sadness very easy. So if you do have like some sort of bad day or something that makes you sad, like this person is really able, one of you in the connection feels like who you're connected with is really able to soothe you and comfort you in ways that no one else can. Um, and so they bring you right out of your sadness in some type of way, even if it's just with their presence. They don't have to say a word, but when they do say something, it's something that's very, very meaningful and heartfelt. And you're immediately feeling better, or you're immediately wanting to just be the opposite of isolated, which is just being around this person in general. And so they bring you out of your shell, and when you want to just be alone sometimes, they bring you up out of that. And that can be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it and what type of day or situation it is. But that's what's special about this connection, is that you can bring that other person up, or that other person can bring you up. And then we have time. So again, I don't think that people in pile number 1 really like to spend a lot of time alone. I think that's what's special about this connection, is that you don't mind spending a lot of time together. Like, you really enjoy a lot of your time spent together. And yeah, with time, I do feel like it's been a number of years for most of you in pile number 1. So that's good that you both still have all of these qualities and aspects of your relationship. Over time, things have built stronger and better for you. And that's something to be happy about. And we have 41 there. It adds up to 5. 5 is about change. So you've been through a lot of changes together over time. And not everyone can withstand doing that. So that's very special in itself for some of you. And then we have forgiveness. So yeah, for this pile, a lot of forgiveness has been done and given over the years for this pile, through different circumstances and situations. So that's a special thing about this pile, is no matter what you go through with this person, you always find yourself in a space of forgiveness with them. Even if it's tough getting to that forgiveness, you still get there some way or somehow, and you gain a new perspective. And you're able to still love this person in a stronger, better way, or in a different way than before too. So that's what's really special. And then there's kindness. So yeah, this pile, your connection just shows a lot of kindness, a lot of compassion, and you just help each other. You both love helping as well. I think you both love helping other people, but you definitely like helping each other. And for some of you, you really enjoy like giving to others and donating and things like that together, or even giving to Goodwill and things like that. Like, you're all about giving. And that's what's special. That's what's really, really special about your connection, is that you don't mind giving to one another or with one another to other people. And then the last card we have is consider your foundation. So at the bottom it says, look how committed you are to love. This is an advice card for the relationship that you've been thinking of as you've been listening to the reading. This is your advice to consider your foundation. And it's simple as that. Like, just be grateful. Look at all that you both have built over time. Look at what you all can still build together, and just be very observant. And when you spend time together, make sure that you are being observant and paying attention to the blessings that you all have, and some of the ones that are still coming for you. Just pay very close attention to this, because this is a pile that is like that long term. We're going to have marriage, or if you don't believe in marriage, you're still going to be together. You believe in being together forever. And both of you have this type of mindset. So that's what's special about this pile as well. Like, you both are just really into going the distance and longevity with each other. So, also, I'm paying attention to these owls in the picture. I really think that, you both receive a lot of signs and messages about this connection as well. And that's what has made you stay together over time with each other. Like, you've always received signs from the universe that this is the right connection for you. So just continue to keep considering your foundation. I mean, even when times get rocky, you have always considered your foundation. And so that's your advice right now, through whatever you're going through, whether it's a situation going on or not. Just consider your foundation. Okay, pile number 2, welcome to your reading. I'll be starting off with the tarot cards and drawing some oracle cards shortly after. First tarot card is the World. 10 of Pentacles for your second card, and for your third card is 3 of Cups. So for pile number 2, what's so special about your connection, your caring connections and relationships right now, is that okay, you both do not mind supporting one another and other people. Like, you're really about open connectedness, and you're really about bringing people together. You're all about celebrating, as well as going to different events together. You're really about going to a lot of different events and just having fun with friends, with family, with different associates, even if it has to do with work, even if it has to do with children, or even when it comes to helping out people in need. Like, you're just really open to a lot of connections. You're open to building a lot of different type of connections together. Like, this is the pile that has a lot of mutual friends, a lot of mutual connections, even business connections, even associates. Like, you're a couple that everyone basically knows. And so that's what's special about your connection, is that you're able to just be in different environments together, and you're able to work a room. Any room you're in, you work the entire room together. Um, as well as like you both enjoy going to events together. So this is like a very special thing. If you really think about it, not a lot of couples can even stand being in the same room with each other for too long, even around other people. But with this pile, you're able to stand being around each other for the whole entire event. Like, you just really enjoy yourselves, and you also allow each other to be yourself in front of other people, as well as you allow each other to also have your own freedom. You know, you don't mind enjoying your time together, but you also allow the other person to have their own life, basically. And so that's what's special here, is that you just don't mind being open in different type of ways with your relationship. And yeah, for some of you, you don't mind having an open relationship either, with Three of Cups here. Like, for some of you, you enjoy being with multiple people at once, and all parties are in agreement as well. So you're really open and honest about that. But also for this World card, I feel that you learn a lot of lessons and a lot of things together, like about being in different environments together, because this might be about also that loves to travel a lot. So that's what's special about your connection, is that you're always learning something new together wherever you go, wherever you decide to go. And you just meet wonderful people all the time, and you're able to just make rooms light up, make people light up. And you touch people, you both touch people with your energy and with your light, with you just having fun, even if you're just enjoying each other and you go out for yourselves. Like, you always have some sort of influence on other people around you. The first card we have is Achievement for the Oracle card. The second one is Healing Earth. The third one is Brilliant Beliefs. And the fourth is Harvest. So with these cards, Achievement. So what's special about this connection is that you two accomplish a lot with each other. You have a whole lot of achievements between you two, like individually as an independent person, but as well as what you do together. Like, you have all different type of achievements and accomplishments with each other. You both don't mind putting in effort towards what you really care about. And like I said, this is a pile that really likes to come together with others, and you're about humanity, rights, and things like that. Like, some of you may even have gone to protests and things like that together as well, but you're all about humanity. You're all about connectedness and unity, and just everyone being viewed as one. And so that's what's special about your connection, is that you both or all feel this way. And then we have Healing Earth. So yeah, at the bottom it says the power to give and receive healing. So like I said, you both have an influence. You have an influence on people when you're around other people. You're able to lift other people's vibrations easily, and that's a part of you being able to give healing to others without even fully trying. And yeah, you just are all about building. With this earth energy, you're really about building physically, bringing things in. Like, some of you may even be into investing a lot, or you may be into what's that called? You may be into investing a lot, or some of you may be really into donating and giving. You love to give, and you love to have that with each other, that connection with each other, that you're both able to give and bring people together. And so that's another way that this connection is special. You heal people by bringing them together. And then we have brilliant beliefs, luminous life force, personal power. So you both have your own personal power individually, and then you bring your powers together. That is what's special about this connection. You're able to, though both of you are powerful people and a powerful force, you're able to still come together and work together, and you don't allow your egos to get in the way. And if they do get in the way, you don't allow your egos to stop you from anything or stay in the way. You're able to remove your egos and get through any type of hardship or situation that you have gone through. You're able to, like, mainly put that to the side, or put it to rest, and then still focused on the greater things in life, about connecting with other people. Like, you're still able to do that no matter what you go through, for some of you. And then for others of you, it's just, you have a strong belief in your connection and in this connection in general. You may believe in soulmates or twin flames, or just really, really having long-term, this is for life mindset with people. Like, those are type of strong beliefs you have within this connection. And I do get a sense that this is for both people of the connection, but it could be one or the other. But or also we have harvest, gathering of blessings. So again, you two know how to make a lot together happen. You know how to pull your resources and use use a lot of different resources. And you also know how to make something out of nothing. And so you're able to gain blessings from all this work that you do put in, and all the sacrifices that you have made. You're always able to somehow come out on top, and still receive those material blessings, spiritual blessings, emotional blessings. Like, you're able to still gain regardless. And so with all the blessings that you get, you just love to give to others, and you love to help others as well. So that's what's special about this connection. Like, you both have a big heart. You both have a big heart. And then we have release, detach. Trying to put those closer. And then seek. So, with this connection, I think that with the word release and detach, one or both of you in this connection you're able to release certain things a lot more easier around each other or when you do certain things together. And that's what's special about this connection. Like, whatever that has been needing for you to release, it's like this connection has, for some of you, it's taught you to release certain things that no longer serve you. It's taught you to be like a better standing woman or man. Like, it straightened your crown. It made you feel a lot more independent, and it made you feel a lot more better off than what you used to be. So it like helped you release anything that has made life hard for you before, or anything like even internally that you've just been needing to release. Like, this connection helps you. And even if you haven't fully released some things, this connection is currently helping you to shed certain things, to shed certain habits, to shed old ways. And this could be about you releasing addictions or releasing certain unhealthy habits. Like, this connection just helps you do that. And it may be with all that you do together, like doing all those activities together. For some of you, when you give and when you come together with others, it's helping you to shed and release what issues you've been having. Even abandonment issues, you're able to fully release those type of things, like connected to childhood trauma and things, because you're seeing something different with this connection. And so that's what's special. And the other person might know, they might knowingly or unknowingly know that they are helping you in this way as well. So that's what's really special too, is that you're both able to help each other. I think you're both able to help each other release certain things and just carry on with yourself and be able to see this new side to life. And then for detach, like, you both make it easy for each other to detach from your issues or from certain problems that you've been having. You make it easier to like want to just give it away and release it, because you want better. This person makes you want better for yourself, better for your life. They make you see another side of yourself. And so also for some of you, this connection helps you to like detach from certain people that were not helping you and that were not serving you. The connection itself like brings certain things to light for you, and it makes things much clearer for you of who you should not surround yourself with anymore. And then also for detach, for some of you, again, you feel able to detach from the outside world when you're around this person. Like, they make it easy for you not to care about what other people think, or not care about, you know, all the craziness and stuff going on in the world. Also, some things within yourself that you're detaching. Like, they make it easier for you to get out of your own head and things like that. And then for this card, Seek, what's special about this connection is that you both seek a lot together. Like, you both love to explore and you love to be open to a lot of different things, especially the things that help you to feel freedom, help you to feel joy, that help you to express yourself a lot easier. You're just really, really, really focused on openness of your heart. And so this connection really helps you to do that. And also with Seek, For some of you, this connection really helps you to seek, like I said, a deeper part of yourself, and it helps you to seek out more beauty in life and more beauty, whether it's within yourself or from others. Like, it helps you to seek out the good. So that's what's special about this connection too. And then we have balance. So this connection really helps most of you that are listening to pile number 2. It really helps you to balance and to feel balance within, but also it helps to balance everything out in your life as well. Especially for some of you that haven't had such a easygoing life for yourself, like this person definitely is bringing more balance into your life. In several different ways. It's going to be different for everyone who is listening. For some of you, this person brings balance just by their sweet words or just by their encouragement. For some of you, this person brings balance just with their presence, just by showing up every single day. For some of you, this person brings balance because they literally help you through whatever you go through, whatever it is, and they're always there for you. They're always forgiving. They're always showing you like a real side of love that you may never have received before. And then we have divine feminine. So yeah, this is a pile where the care and love and energy that you pour into this connection is extremely important, and it's extremely like coming from a real deep place. Like, both people in this connection, or one of the people in this connection that you're listening for, they really, really, really care about this connection, and they care about what they give. They care about every last detail, and they care about how they nurture and take care of this connection to build it up. So this pile number 2 is really about stability and building up and helping the other person to feel better, as well as being able to feel better for yourself. And that's another thing for divine feminine. What's special about this connection, like I said before, you're able to be yourself around each other. You're able to take care of the connection, but also take care of yourself as well, and still be independent. During the connection, you're still able to have your own life and do whatever you want to do and do whatever makes you happy. So that's what's extremely, extremely special about pile number 2. And then we have curiosity. So you both do not mind trying new things. You're very extremely adventurous type of people. And you always have this curiosity, because you keep a healthy mystery going on between you two. Like, if you don't know absolutely everything about each other, it's like that healthy type of mystery that keeps you both, going. And so that's what's special about this, is that you give each other enough space, for there still to be some things that you can still learn about each other, and that, as you grow, like, you continue to learn about each other. So it's always something new coming in for this connection as well. And so you're a pile as well that sticks together long term. And then the last card here is the advice card. So for whatever connection that you've been thinking about during this reading, this is your advice. You need to appreciate this moment. Then at the bottom it says, every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. So appreciate this moment, appreciate every moment that you have with this person, because they're very special, and you really both have a strong connection where you're able to go anywhere and do anything together, and that is not always common with relationships. So appreciate when you do get to do things together, whether it's staying at home or going out, whether it's something small or big. Appreciate what you two do and try to look and observe that more. If you haven't given it too much thought, if you think like, oh well, we're just having fun, like look at it in another way, because sometimes being able to have fun with a person is everything. It's absolutely everything. Especially if you have a long-term relationship with this person, appreciate every single moment. Every single moment. Hello, pile number 3. This is your reading. I will be starting off with the tarot cards and going right into the oracle cards. So your first tarot card is Page of Wands. The Emperor as your second card, and your third card, Six of Cups. I apologize for this glare from my lamp. Okay, so for pile number 3, the energy that I'm receiving for pile number 3, for what is so special about this connection and relationship is that you might take a long time building up to taking certain actions together, but when you take any actions that you take with each other, you put a lot of thought and effort and energy into that. And so you really carefully plan everything out that you do with this person. Big or small, no matter what it is, it's all extremely meaningful to either one person or both people. Someone here puts in a lot of thought and a lot of energy into the connection, and you're careful about the actions. You're just extremely careful about the actions with this connection. And so with the Emperor, I do feel that, yeah, someone very extremely carefully plans because you care about the stability. You really care about how far this connection is going to get. And you're very passionate about whatever you do for this connection. For some of you, you're waiting for the connection to open up like in a new type of way. And that's what's sort of special, is that you're extremely patient. Because maybe one of you in the connection has a hard time opening up, or you have a hard time with love in general because of your past. Or it could be because of like certain childhood trauma as well. So one of you are extremely patient with the other person, and that's what's special about this connection, is that they're okay. For some of you, one person is extremely patient and they really don't mind waiting. They're into waiting for you as long as, you know, they feel this connection is worthy. And that's obviously how they feel. And then for some of you, it's like both of you have gone through these situations that has kind of made you a bit scared of love and scared to open up, but yet you're both willing to open up within this connection, even if it's at a slow pace, like you're willing to do that. And also for some of you listening, you may have had to, like, okay, if you've been together for a number of years, one of you have waited on the other person while they healed, and the other person waited on the other person while they healed, and it was like a back and forth type of thing. So again, you're both really extremely patient with each other when it comes to your healing, when it comes to your growth, when it comes to you being able to be happy and excited. Something about being happy and being able to be happy and excited about life itself. Like, this has been a challenge for this pile because you've been through a lot. You've just been through a lot. Even since childhood. And Six of Cups is here. So I know, like, there's heavy childhood memories connected with this relationship specifically. Both of you might have been through a lot of different situations together, and it has connected to your childhood. For some of you, it was about you learning and unlearning certain things, especially about childhood trauma. I think that has popped up. For some of you listening, that has popped up during your connection. And so that's what's special about this connection is, is, is that you're able to learn a lot to get you through that trauma that you've had to face before or go through before. Like, you've been growing and learning. And like I said, unlearning certain things or certain habits, and basically forming new habits and new healthier boundaries and healthier things together. So, and then for some of you, Six of Cups is here because this is like a dream connection, like something you've been dreaming of as a child. You've been dreaming about the type of person you want to be with when you get older, what you want to have with this person. So for some of you, you really have been really building on your dreams. And that's what's special about this connection, is that you were able to bring your dreams to life with this person. And they're like the perfect person for you. Like, no one is perfect, but you feel like they're the perfect person for you. And the feeling is very, very mutual. And so that's what is extremely, extremely important about this connection. And it's a very, very serious connection, because even a more serious energy just came over me. Like, you two are very extremely serious about one another. And you're into having children, you're into being married, you're into having a serious, like, committed relationship where it's exclusive to just you and this other person. You're just really open to that, to your connection in general. And yeah, you're willing to go all out for this person as well, with the Emperor energy here. Like, someone is willing to do anything for this connection. And you're extremely, for some of you, you are extremely bold type of person naturally, and then the other person may be more laid back, but somehow you still are very much so, like, able to always come together and stay together, and you still have this huge attraction between you two and magnetism between you two, even if you're a little bit different and opposites from each other as well. Like, the masculine energy might be a little bit more laid back, and the feminine energy right there with the Page of Wands, she might be like more energetic and free spirited and everywhere sometimes, but like you both don't mind still working together. And so that's what's special about the connection too. For some of you, that was a message for specific people who are listening. And then we have sacred gratitude. So with sacred gratitude, we have reverent appreciation and prayer. So yeah, this is a very serious pile because you've prayed for this connection. Some of you, that message of sacred gratitude, you have really prayed for this connection that you're in. And that's what's special, is that you got what you prayed for. For some of you, for some of you, you do not mind praying together. You don't mind having a prayer type of household and showing each other either your religious side or your spiritual side. Like, you're really into praying together and working together on a lot of things. And then for most of you listening, you also just have extreme gratitude. You both have that mutual extreme gratitude over this connection in general. And it's that deep, deep, deep appreciation for each other and all that you do. You don't take things for granted. If you ever taken this relationship for granted, you've learned your lesson. And so that's for some of you as well. But then we have duality. So again, that's why I was feeling that energy of you two may be opposites, because it's a lot of duality within this connection. And at the bottom it says many meanings, misunderstanding. So yeah, sometimes you two may bump heads because you're different and because you have like different perspectives or different just natural things that you kind of believe in sometimes, and it makes you bump heads, but also you're still able to sit back and be able to listen to each other's point of view eventually, even if it's not right away. And there's just a lot within this connection. You have like definitely years with one another, or that's what it's going towards and building towards, and it's just a lot of dualities, ups and downs, good and bad, ugly and beautiful. Like, you've been through a lot together, or you're going through a lot together, and you're learning a lot of things from whatever that you go through with this person. And so you are able to, both of you are able to like bounce back from anything that you go through as well together. So that's what's special about this connection. And there is extreme passion, a lot of romantic love here, a lot of love itself. Like, you just have so much of it to give to one another. And you don't mind doing it. You don't mind taking the good with the bad. You don't mind, you don't mind going the distance and doing whatever you need to do for the relationship. So this could be a mutual feeling, or it could be one or the other, whomever you're listening for. And then we have Then we have sacred action, as well as deep emotions. So for this pile number 3, you both are extremely focused on action, like I said, and you're more focused on making those decisive decisions. You do not want to be on the fence about anything. And if you ever find yourself on the defense, you're trying as best as you can to get through that type of energy because you don't like being in the in-between. And because some of you have been together for a while, your connection, sometimes you found yourself in this limbo space or in-between space. And so you're doing as best as you can, or you have done as best as you can to make decisions so that you don't have to be in that space again. And then for others of you, what's special about this connection is that you have extreme knowing, like this huge inner knowing about your connection and about your purpose together, like and you're extremely focused on taking those actions for some of you, it's about getting to the lighter side of life. It's about getting to the happier times and happier moments, because you might be going through something rough or right now. And then for others of you, like, you're just willing to take a lot of action together and be more about action than talking with each other all the time. It's like, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's like, you know how some relationships, a lot of relationships, they kind of just do a lot of talking, but you don't necessarily see action behind that talking. It's like you're more focused on taking the action steps that you need sometimes than you are about sitting back and having conversations, because you're a person that rather show it than say it all the time, which is a very strong aspect to have in your characteristic. Like, it's very strong and it's very good that you want to show action. But you know, sometimes conversations are needed and you understand that, but you're all about having those constructive conversations as well, like to take action steps forward. And then your last card from this deck is deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences. So yeah, the reason why for some of you this connection is so very serious and so very special is because you've had a past life together. For some of you, you really have had a past life together. And if this were a past life reading, I would probably get into more details about that. But this isn't that type of reading today. But yeah, you've had a deep past life with this person, and for some of you, it's been several past lives that you've had with each other, and so many lessons that you've learned over time. And then for others of you, and no matter who's listening, for pile number 3, there's a lot of deep emotions and a lot of deep feelings here. So for some of you, for unknown feelings, there are some feelings that you have yet to explore or allow yourself to explore and open up to. And like I said, one of you in the connection or both of you in the connection could be having a hard time opening up and expressing yourself, or having a hard time opening up with the connection in general. And it's not that you don't want the connection at all. It's because of your hardships that you've gone through in life, especially during your childhood. It's affecting you. And so that's what's special about this connection, is that you get to still explore those unknown feelings. But it's kind of like you have to unpack during the relationship for some of you. And for others of you, this is why you needed to separate from that person. Especially if you still want that person and if you still think about them. The reason why you might had to separate is so you can unpack, so you can be able to reunite with them later on. Like, you needed to unpack your deeper emotional feelings for them. Some of you needed to come to a realization that this is the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, and you weren't going to be able to do that like still being fully attached to them. Like, you had to go out and explore in order to really fully feel that for yourself. And then for some of you, for deep emotions, I just feel that you are in a space where with this person, what's special about this connection is that maybe for the first time in your life, you're able to finally share your deep emotions, your deepest thoughts, your fears, whatever is on your mind. You feel like you really are able to talk to this person and open up with them, or you're getting there, or you feel like you're getting there, or you feel like you do want to do this with this person. So that's what's extremely special about this connection. Also, we have challenging times. Choose your battles. And balance. So yeah, this pile, I do get a sense that you've been through a lot together. Even if it's a newer connection, I really think you've had a past life together, and you've had challenging times within your past life together as well. But for some of you, like, you really had a long-term connection with them in this lifetime, and you've had so many challenging times together. But through those challenging times, you had to learn along the way. You had to learn so much along the way, especially about choosing your battles. And so this connection has brought you some sort of balance and inner peace in a way. And it's definitely brought balance to the way that you look on life and that you look on relationships. And then for some of you, like, those challenging times that you've been going through, that's what's special about this connection, is that changes are happening and you both are coming out of those challenging times, and you're able to withstand changes with each other. No matter what you go through, you're able to come out on top. So that's another thing that's special about pile number 3 for some of you that are listening. But yeah, overall, you balance each other out. And also for some of you with balance, it's like your life is coming together. Your life is, it's like this relationship is piecing some parts of you that have been missing together, or they're just piecing your life like together in some sort of way. Because maybe for some of you, your life has been topsy-turvy for a while, and it always have felt like things were falling apart, but now it feels like things are finally coming together for you, or it feels like, you know, this is what's going to happen with this connection as you keep going forward. But you just get a deep inner knowing and that sense that they're bringing a lot of balance and peace to your life just by being present. Okay, and then we have tenderness. soul, and presence. So for tenderness with this connection, I do feel what's so special about this connection is that there is a lot of tender care, like I said before, going into this connection. So you care about every detail. You care and pay so much close attention to the energies given and how you give to the relationship. And whatever you do, you're thinking about the relationship first and foremost and how this impacts you both. And this could be one or the other person or both people. And then for soul, this is just a deep soul connected relationship pile right here. Like you just really, really, really are focused on feeling that soul connection. You're really focused on listening to your souls within the connection too. And so that's what's extremely special about this pile. Like I feel like it's you both are extremely powerful, and you allow your souls to speak around each other and with each other. And you give each other that space, patience, and time, and effort, and real love. And then another thing that's special about this pile number 3, your relationships, is that you feel you can come back to the present with this person. Like no matter what you've gone through, you always feel like you can still enjoy your present moments with them, and you still feel comfort with them within present moments. And just their presence means so much to you. And or the other person, your present means so much to them. But that's basically what I have to say about this pile, about what is so special. Like you give so much attention and care and affection to one another, and you really, really care about how you both feel presently. Even if you've been through a lot together, you just feel that for each other, that you're always going to care about one another. So the last card is an advice card. And so this is your advice for whatever connection you've been thinking about during this reading. You want to focus on love. Just bring your attention to focusing on love. Then it says, look for the good in everyone. Hello, pile number 4. This is your reading. I will be starting off with your tarot cards, and after I will be showing you your oracle cards. So the first tarot card we have is 4 of Pentacles. The second one is the Magician, and the third one is 8 of Pentacles. So I do have to start off by saying I did not plan to do a pile number 4, but I just spontaneously felt I needed to do another pile. So I do feel that is what's special about pile number 4's connection. This is a very spontaneous type of pile, and maybe you both enjoy doing things spontaneous with one another. So I'm gonna just continue here, but I just had to mention that. So for pile number 4, your first card is 4 of Pentacles. So I really do feel like you're just extremely protective of each other, or one person is really protective within this pile. or within the connection. And so you just want this person all to yourself, which is nothing wrong with that. But you just have this extreme protection, and it may be due to what you've gone through in life in general, maybe something in your childhood, like you're extremely protective about this person. For some of you, you don't even want this person to share their energy with others. Like, that's how protective you are. And so what's special about this connection is I feel that you're learning to not, like, you're learning that it's okay to be protective, but you don't have to hold things so close in order for it to be protected. That's for some of you. And then for others of you, I feel that you just want exclusive energy. Like, you just want exclusiveness and commitment in general. So like, either you, for some of you, you have a hard time showing this or saying it. I think it's about expressing. For some of you in Power 4, you have a very hard time expressing how you feel. And especially because you want something more, or because you want something different than you've had before with other relationships. But yeah, for some reason I feel like you have a hard time expressing yourself, and this is what makes you Four of Pentacles. For some of you, you're guarded as well within this connection. But what's special about that is that you're learning to let your guard down with this person. You're learning not to be so stingy with certain things, even with yourself. If you've been having a hard time being stingy with your own love and the way that you give, no matter what it is, like, this relationship is helping you to overcome that. And so you're able to really unpack certain habits or energies here, and see what you want to keep and what you don't. Also, this pile, you're able to make something out of nothing together. You're really able to use your resources wisely, use whatever you have around you. This is a pile that, for some of you, you may have gone through certain moments of poverty together. And so you really, really, really know what to do when it comes to surviving. You may have had to survive with this person, or you just both have that type of past of focusing on survival. So that's what's special about this connection, is that you both have like that street knowledge or street mentality. Like, you really know how to hustle, and as well as take care of your home, no matter how little that you do have. And for some of you, you're just able to really be in your power, or step into your power around this person, and you feel like you can naturally know what to do when you're around them. That's another message, and that's what's special here as well. And so with the infinity sign on their hood, I feel that for some of you, that's what's special about this connection, is like, it's a lasting, long-term type of connection, like one that really is unconditional love, unconditional energy. Like, you're always giving, but yeah, you're learning a lot about giving and receiving during this connection as well. So that's what's really, really special here too. And with this, for some of you being long term, you just learn a lot of lessons with each other that helps you to be better and help you stand within your power more, and whatever that means to you. You can think more about that. But also with the Eight of Pentacles, I really think that this pile is all about detail. Even if sometimes you or the other person may act nonchalant, like you both extremely care about the details of this connection. You care about giving it your all. You just care a lot about giving this connection your all, and you care about how everything is balanced within the connection as well. So that is just what I'm picking up. And then we have precognition. So that's your first oracle card. So I do feel one of you, it could be both people in the connection too, depending on the listener, but one of you may have a special ability. This is the pile that has psychic abilities or certain spiritual abilities for healing. So certain healers within this pile, maybe you're a Reiki master, maybe you're a doula, maybe you're a some type of holistic healer in general, and you really, really, really are into spirituality, and you're into receiving signs from the universe. You believe in those type of things. And you also believe in like manifestation, and you really, really love astrology. For some of you, really, really love conspiracy theories. You love watching things about magic, aliens, things like that. Like, this is that type of pile. This is that type of couple. Like, you both naturally stand out as well. And so this might be a pile where you don't necessarily have a traditional type of relationship. And so that's what is extremely special about your connection, is that you don't have an ordinary type of relationship in general. Especially if one of you are psychic within the connection or anything else that I name. Like, your connection is naturally going to be just different, and there's nothing that you can really do about that except for try to work together. And that's another thing I feel with the Magician card. Like, you're able to work together even through your differences, even if one person is more spiritual than the other, or even if there's like certain differences that you both have. Like, you still are some way able to work both of your energies, both of your unique talents, both of your unique careers and everything. You're able to make it into something that works for the both of you, and that is extremely healthy. So that's what's special about this connection for pile number 4. And then for others of you, you just have this deep inner knowing, and you always envision the future with this person, and it's easy for you to see a future with this person. So that's what's special about the connection too, is that you're easily into visualizing, daydreaming, and that's a form of manifestation as well. So it just comes extremely, extremely easy to either you or the other person or both of you. And so you are into, especially those of you that are really spiritual, you're into those serious practices and like having rituals is very important for the connection itself as well. So I think that's what's special about this connection and relationship, is that you're able to like build your own type of ritual for the relationship too. And that's going to be different for everybody. And then we have Divine Mother. So nurturing, compassion, and grace. So yeah, you both put a lot of nurturing and care and detail, like I said, into this relationship with everything that you do. And even through hard times, there's still some sort of compassion and caring here that you have for one another. And I do get a sense like, yeah, you're really, really spiritually connected with each other and with the divine in general. Like, Spirit is really blessing your relationship, especially it being so unique. You have your own unique challenges as well, and you're just supported through all your challenges that you go through. You're extremely guided, and that's what's so special about your connection. And you get those passes in life or passes within your relationship that most more ordinary relationships don't get. So God really blesses and favors you. And whether you believe in God's spirit, whether you say universe, or it all means the same thing for me, to me. But yeah, you're really favored and really looked at highly and blessed highly. And then we have abundance in reverse here. And then it says fortune, wealth, and plenty at the bottom. So I do feel like for some of you, the message is that what's special about this connection is that even though you didn't have much abundance or prosperity or wealth in certain parts of your relationship, in certain years or months, you still have that chance, and you still have and the reason why I say you have a chance, because it's all up to you whether or not you want to continue with this relationship. And I don't know if that's something some of you are thinking about, for that to come up, because some of the challenges kind of weigh you down, and it makes you indecisive a little bit for some of you. This message for some of you. So if you decide to carry on and move forward with the connection, you have a lot of abundance waiting for you. And a lot of this, both of you have manifested over time. And then for some people that's just starting, or just only been together for a few months, like, you still have a lot that you can still build here. But I do feel that the reason why abundance is in a reverse is because, like, you're building up to that abundance. It's not quite here yet, but it's coming. And then for others of you, I do feel that okay, for abundance, this is the pile that holds the power couples, or the couples where one person at least has a huge legacy. Also, like, this is like the business owners or entrepreneurs in general for this pile. So some of you are still building this empire. You're building your empire. And so that's why abundance is in reverse. So that's what's very special about this pile. Like, you have so much abundance that you don't even know, that you might not even see coming. Like, you're just, no matter if you're the psychic or not, like, it's so much that you're going to be surprised with and you're going to be given. So, the thing is that you still have to do your work to get to that point. And so for some of you, this is about to happen for you. And then for some of you, you still have ways to go. So you'll have to tune into your intuition to see which part of this message is for you. But that's what's special about this connection. It's so much to be built between you two, and it's so much like money, material things, a lot of luxury, a lot of trips, travel, things like that, but also a lot of spiritual abundance, like peace, happiness, joy, no matter what your past has looked like. And that's why I said this is more like the spontaneous type of pile, because you still get that success after all that you've gone through. And so then we have adjustment as the next oracle card. So with adjustment, that's what's special about this relationship, is that you're both able to easily adapt, or at least eventually adapt through whatever that you go through. So this is like the more long-term type of pile as well, but you're able to adapt with each other through the things that you go through in life, and you're able to make these huge adjustments. And maybe that's what you're going through right now. This adjustment to your mind, changing your perspective on things, but you're able to, for some of you, the message is you're able to move forward now. Like, from the things that you've been through, now you can move forward, despite all that you've gone through. And that's something special, that you're able to move forward now. Then I have trust, base chakra, and share the love. So for pile number 4, there is a lot of trust here. And if you don't feel that yet, that's because the trust is building. Even if you had a long-term connection, the trust is being renewed. It's being restored. It's being renewed. And no, it's not going to be anything like before, because it's going to be better than anything you've ever known. And so that's what's good about this connection, is that no matter what you go through, you can come back to trust. And this means trust within yourself, trust within the connection, trust within God, but also you're just able to easily trust eventually, even if for some of you it's not so easy to trust and you have to unfold to this trust, it's still going to happen for you. And then for some of you, like, you really feel like you're able to easily trust this person, whether it's with conversations or you just feel very extremely comfortable around this person. And it's the type of comfort that you wouldn't normally get, even though you may have gone through a lot with this person. Like, the trust is still there. You're still able to open up with them. And then for base chakra, I feel like it's a stable foundation here. So even if you're a couple who is indecisive, or you're thinking about this connection or moving forward or not, or you guys have had to separate or something, like there is something that you've built with this foundation that can still be built upon even further. But also, some of you, the message is that you're still building, like I said before. So there's still more for you to build for your foundation, and for the entire structure coming together of what you are building together, this empire you're building. So there's a lot of importance here, security, and sureness here. And if you don't feel it, that's what you need to work on, is your root chakra, so that you can feel much better with this connection. But I think that's what's special about this connection, is that you can feel yourself and you feel secure. For some of you, you already feel extremely secure within this connection. And you know this is something that is like a sure thing. And it's unmovable, unbreakable. Like, no matter what you go through, you'll always have your foundation. You'll always have something to build on. Like, that's what's special about pile number 4. And then we also have share the love. So what's also special about pile number 4 is that no matter what you go through, you're able to still open up and share love with this connection. Whether it's you or the other person that has had a hard time with love or open up to love, you're still able to come together and share love together. And, you know, impact each other in the best ways. And also, I think you both enjoy giving to other people, and you enjoy just being able to share your relationship with the world, which is something special as well. And so one or both of you really wants to, for some of you that aren't really sharing your love with others or sharing your love with the world just yet, like one of you really, really, really do want to share this love and be open, completely open with this love, and, you know, shout it from the rooftops, even be in marriage as well. So it's a lot building here, a foundation. And so that's just what I'm getting from those oracle cards. And then we have freedom, expression, and commitment. So with this connection, there is freedom connected to this connection. And this is the type of freedom that people dream of having in life, where they can literally do anything or have anything. This relationship has that type of power to really have all types of freedom, whether it's mental, emotional, spiritual, physical freedom as well. Like this pile number 4, you're completely open for freedom here. You're free to be yourselves around each other. And even if you haven't tapped into that yet, you're going to tap into that. So it's like you have to allow yourself to go your pace and slowly open up to it. But before you know it, you're going to feel freedom to do anything around this person, especially if you held back before. So That is something that's extremely special about this connection. Like, you legit can have so much freedom, but yet still have this commitment and still love each other and be here for each other, but still be able to do your own thing within life. And like I said, for some of you, you have very two different type of careers, but yet you're still able to have this freedom between you two and still be extremely supportive of each other. And then for expression, I do feel, like I said before, that for some of you, this relationship is so special because it's teaching you as a person to be more expressive, and it's been teaching you to open up. It's been teaching you to focus on your throat chakra, focus on your truth, on how you really feel about things. And it's just been bringing this more expressive side out of you that maybe you have suppressed during childhood or even as a teen or anything like that. Like, they're able to help you get to this expression, the self-expression and authenticity, without even, sometimes they know it and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're trying and sometimes they're not. Like, it's just the lessons and everything that you all go through together is specifically teaching you to open up and express yourself better and be yourself as a person. And also with expression, I do feel that it's like, for some of you, you haven't been able to express yourself your entire life until you got around this person. And then with this person, you're always talking, or you're always telling them different things that you may not ever wanted to tell, or that you may not ever thought you needed to express before. So they're completely getting you to open up in new ways. And for some of you, like, that's the reason why you're with this person. That's what's special, is that you're learning your own self. You're learning your own expression and the ways that you want to live life. Like, your entire relationship has been a self-discovery moment for you. And so this, like I said, this person isn't doing anything but bringing out the best within you. Even if you've been through hardships, you've been through certain times, and you don't necessarily feel that way all the time, they're definitely bringing this better side out of you. And so that's something that's extremely special here. Then we have commitment. So those of you that have been on the fence about this relationship, you may be leaning more towards commitment more than anything, because you know there's just a deeper purpose here. Also, with commitment, for some of you, that's the thing. This relationship has opened you up so much that you're starting to think about commitment a lot more. You're starting to, like, especially for those of you that never wanted commitment before or didn't know what love truly was, like, they have, with this connection, you have really learned so much about commitment, so much about love. And so you're opening up to that, or this is what you really want right now. For some of you, you're sure you want a commitment with this person. And that's what's special, is that you came to that conclusion on your own. And another thing that's special is that both of you want a commitment. Within this connection, both of you want the commitment. And so now you get to make steps towards what you want to do with knowing this. And so not every relationship is looking forward to commitment or wants to, settle down or have certain things. But with this connection, despite all you've gone through and despite like the challenges, especially of both people being kind of opposites or different from each other, you're still willing to commit. And that's extremely special. And for some of you, I really think you will be committing fully and completely, and not caring what other people think. Like, you're gonna have your freedom. You're gonna have your extreme freedom here, and it's not gonna be like your past. And that's the thing, like, you've gone through so much with this person. Your past might not have been pretty at all, but you're gaining the freedom to make everything that you want it to be now. And that's what's special about your connection. You can make it whatever you want. And then the last card we have is the advice card. So again, we have, for your advice card, you are limitless. You can do anything you choose. So I just got done saying that. You can do whatever you want with this connection, and as long as it's of both of your highest good, but both of you also feel limitless when you're around each other, or you will feel limitless. You will feel so much freedom around them, but both of you are going to find that you can easily manifest, especially when you're working together. You can easily manifest whatever it is that you want for the connection.